This is the time to do the right thing. Listen to all your local officials. We do this until the middle of May, and then we'll see where we're at.
Now at 5:30, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is in South Florida, and he was joined by leaders from Palm Beach County to Monroe County to give an update on coronavirus. The governor made a very clear message today. With 60% of the state's cases in South Florida, Miami-Dade and Broward, he is urging all of us to please stay home.
We'll get back to that story in a moment, but first we want to update you on the number of coronavirus cases in the state. There are now more than 5,400 total cases, and more than half of those are in South Florida. In Miami-Dade, there are 1,632 cases, 1,152 in Broward, and in Monroe County, 24. And there are 63 coronavirus-related deaths in the state. CBS 4's Jessica Vallejo is at Hard Rock Stadium, where the governor spoke earlier this morning.
We're all here today to say that we want to win the fight against COVID-19.
New executive orders will go into effect that add on to the safer at home rules, which is to stay home and avoid people. It was the announcement Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, along with mayors of Miami-Dade, Broward, Monroe and Palm Beach County, made at a unified press conference Monday morning at the Hard Rock Stadium.
The reason why this is important is because we have 60% of the cases in the state of Florida are in Southeast Florida.
The new executive order will allow recently retired law enforcement and healthcare workers to serve our community once again with the COVID-19 crisis. And with the FDA approving the use of hydroxychloroquine that has been successfully used in different parts of the United States, Governor Ron DeSantis says,
we have procured for the state of Florida from Teva Pharmaceuticals the hydroxychloroquine. Just yesterday, the FDA approved its use under the right circumstances for COVID-19 patients. So that's already been distributed to hospitals in South Florida. We want the physicians to be able to have the opportunity to do that if a patient comes in as an infected, and that can make a difference.
Testing will also continue in 4 counties, especially in Palm Beach County, which has had the least amount of tests done.
Once we have the Palm Beach site up between Broward, we're going to be doing thousands and thousands every single day. If we get the rapid test, all the healthcare workers will be able to get a result in 5 minutes. That's game changing.
And while the state is not on lockdown, Miami-Dade Mayor praised Governor DeSantis for the new orders.
And thank you, Governor DeSantis, for your leadership. The order you announced today establishes a level of uniformity for all of South Florida so that our residents can clearly understand that we can get back to normal quicker if we all join in this together.
And while the governor hasn't put the state on lockdown, he is enforcing the safer at home message, which is to stay home and avoid contact with other people. With Miami Gardens, Jessica Vallejo, CBS 4 News.